Okay, this is the progress report for the Bruce Chubb smini card connected to a central control processor over here. And as you can see, the central control processor has 6 RS-485 COM ports on it. Those COM ports are fully assignable for baud rates up to 115,000 and RS-232, RS-422, or RS-485. We created the module in that we have one single COM port going into the smini card right now to be able to control the 48 outputs with about 30 seconds to 45 seconds worth of additional programming. I can easily loop a second card out here and have another 48 outputs going immediately. So what I did temporarily is I hooked up a 6-inch wireless touchscreen, and the wireless touchscreen communicates back to the Crestron control processor. What the control processor does right now is we basically have 48 buttons on 2 different pages for 48 on commands and another 48 buttons for 48 off commands. So basically what we're doing right now is we're telling the Crestron processor that we're giving it inputs from a single button press right now. In programming, it's very simple to take any one of these inputs or a block detection on a track as an input or an input from an smini card, and in programming throw it any outputs or any macros of outputs in milliseconds. So just a brief explanation. Right now the all off button is highlighted. That tells us that all 48 outputs are low, which means that they're off. So if we test all these outputs right now, all the outputs are off. If I was to just turn on output 3 from the touch panel, now you'll see that only output 3 goes high. All the other ones are still low. So I can press buttons literally as fast as I want and go to another page and scatter anywhere I want. And now you'll see that there's individual outputs that are high and yet individual outputs that are still low. Now you'll see that the all on and the all off indicators are no longer satisfied because we have some outputs that are high and some outputs are low. So if I hit an all on command here now, you'll see that in 547 milliseconds we now threw all of the outputs high, and if I hit an all off command, in 547 milliseconds all the outputs are low. So basically with this project now, 128 cards stacked onto one COM port gives us 6,000 outputs, maybe 3,000 inputs, times 6 COM ports gives us roughly 36,000 outputs and 18,000 inputs. Pretty powerful system. Programming is a breeze once all the inputs and outputs are assigned. If you need to alter anything, it's very, very simple. Thanks.